You know that feeling. The moment the idea hits you, the sudden impulse, that surge of energy that tells you, I need to do this now. But then the voice comes in. Wait, not yet. It's too hard. Start tomorrow. And that fire? It's gone. That, right there, is where your goals die. Today, we kill the hesitation. We harness the raw, unreflective power of the impulse. Because the difference between having an idea and achieving a goal is exactly 5 seconds. Impulse gets a bad reputation. We're told impulse is reckless, dangerous, immature, the thing kids act on before adults swoop in to say, think it through. But here's the twist. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history didn't begin with logic. They began with an impulse. A scientist who suddenly scribbles a formula at 2 a.m., an artist who grabs a brush because something feels right, a regular person who sends that bold email that changes their entire career. These aren't accidents. They're unfiltered moments of truth, tiny flashes of alignment between who you are and what you actually want. But the moment you start analyzing that spark, it dies. And here's where things get even stranger. Neuroscientists say the brain gives you a 3 to 5 second window before doubt kicks in. That means your instinct, your impulse, arrives pure. But after 5 seconds, fear enters the room wearing a lab coat, pretending to be logic. Suddenly you're thinking, what if I fail? Is it worth it? Maybe later. And in that tiny delay, the universe closes a door that was wide open. But here's the cliffhanger. What if hesitation isn't protecting you at all? What if it's sabotaging the life you're supposed to live? The Stoics didn't say, eliminate impulse. They said, examine which impulses align with virtue. Nietzsche argued that instinct is the most honest part of a human being. Even modern psychology says your first reaction often reveals your true priorities. So impulse isn't about doing random, reckless things. It's about hearing the quiet truth before your mind complicates it. The impulse to speak up. The impulse to start the project. The impulse to leave what's draining you. These aren't accidents, they're signals. But if impulse is your inner compass, then the question becomes, why do we ignore the only part of ourselves that never lies? Here's the rule. When an impulse hits you, to move, to start, to try, you have 5 seconds to do something. Not to finish the task, just to initiate it. Stand up, open the document, press record, say the words. Small actions break the spell of hesitation. Small actions turn impulse into momentum. And momentum? Momentum changes everything. Because once you're moving, your brain stops negotiating. The door stays open, and you finally step into the version of yourself you've been postponing. So the next time a spark hits you, don't wait for confidence. Don't wait for clarity. Don't wait for permission. Trust the impulse. Move within 5 seconds. And watch how your entire world shifts.